Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and Google L, otherwise known as the FANG. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. If you like this video, go to my website, sign up, it's free. Or go down here in the right hand bottom corner and click on our YouTube channel. Subscribe, guys, it's free too. So, alright, daily chart, 12 million. Facebook, a little bit down, 0.15% or 24 cents red on the day. Next areas of resistance will be 160. Got to get above that area. With the Netflix grind up on earnings today, this could actually gap up. Next area, 163.38, 167.57, and then gosh, you know, you're looking at 170, 175, 180 if this thing pops higher, right? On earnings, that's kind of, you know, you're looking at even numbers, 175, 200, stuff like that. But this is some mathematical areas up in here that could possibly have a pullback. But still above this, still in the highs, nothing wrong. Nice little shoot up here. Earnings will be coming up. Got to watch for that 50-50 shot up or down. If this does start to break lower, which is a tall task, we all know that, getting below the 50 and the 20 will be big, but cracking this trend line and going past this low at 144.56 will lead us down here around 135. We haven't touched this 200 MA in a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 months. This is a target if we do come down. Regardless, if this keeps moving up towards the next couple months, it will be at 140, 142. If this keeps moving up as well, but eventually, though, this will come down, guys. What goes up will come down. It's just taking some time on the light volume. But this will be the target on the downside, wherever the 200 MA is. And then upside earnings, who knows, guys? 200 for all I know. So let's get into that. We'll trade it as we see it, and then we'll take it from there. But right now, guys, Facebook strong, nothing wrong. Volume's been okay. Above all the MAs, strong stance. What else can you ask for if you are a bull? Amazon, same thing, guys. They're taking over the world. More news, more upgrades, this and that. We did have a pullback, nice slingshot up, pullback right back to the highs above the MAs, strong stance. Again, earnings will be taking this up or down. Just bottom line, 50-50 shot. And well, I guess we can have a non-event. Who knows? You know, they just have mediocre earnings. It does nothing. And then it's really just a market trade. SPY goes up, these will go up. SPYs go down, these will go down. Bottom line, 1050, 1075, 1100. To the downside, I still think 200 MA will be the target eventually. Again, this will curl up. Maybe we'll be at 900, this and that. This would be epic too right here. 884 with the gap fill, 200 MA. This one coming down. I will definitely be a buyer there. We'll not with both hands. Just have some gaps down here if it's really going. But if it really goes up, though, I'll be looking around those areas, 1150, 1175, or 1075, and then the 1100 area to be adding more shorts to my position here. And I will buy calls. I will buy puts, depending on which way I'm going, to hedge my position into earnings. And make sure when you do that, you're not loading the boat. You know, no more than 10% of your total portfolio in any position. That's what we do here on our swing trades at StockBookie. So watch out for that, guys. Double top right here, holding on, consolidating sideways though. So let's see if this 20 MA can curl in the price and send this up before earnings, or earnings pop, or earnings drop. Again, 50-50 shot on this. But Amazon right here, without any news or anything coming up, is in a great position for possible higher prices. Let's go into Netflix. So Netflix, guys, earnings today up $17.28. You know, I can't really show you on here, but let me pull this back down. You have big natural resistance right at 175, guys, period. So that's where we were. We took a short-term trade right out of the gate, got about $3, covered half. It went up against us. We did add a little bit more, starting around 180. It never made it there, but we added in the 179s, got our cost average up, and we held into tomorrow. We do not have a huge position. We never take a large position doing this overnight stuff, especially with the earnings and the play like that. We do have a little bit more we can possibly add tomorrow. I'm hoping for another couple bucks down, and we're just going to get the heck out of this trade. I've heard mixed reviews, great earnings, bad earnings. They did add members, so I don't know what to believe. So at this point, I'm just following the technicals. But look at this channel, guys. We've been talking about channels today in a lot of my videos. Look at that. I mean, we got down, bam, right back above. I mean, it didn't even hesitate. We were down below this for a couple days, and then boom, 6-7 days straight up, right past the 750. Almost a double top, and then earnings, boom, sets this thing off. So we're up here in the 180 area, so we'll watch out for that. Actually, let's pull it off. Let's go to the 10-minute. I'll tell you exactly where we went today. So if we do this, we go time. Let's go 24-hour. Yeah, so the high afterwards was 179.44. So I'm going to draw that in because I know that was resistance yesterday's from, or that will be resistance from yesterday's pop. So 179.40. I'll just draw it in 179.39. So that was the high of yesterday after hours on earnings. So that's going to be resistance as well as the 180. So let's see if we can pop above that. If we can or open up, then we'll probably get higher prices. If it's having problems in the morning with this area, watch out. They could maybe fade this one too. So like I said, I got a bunch of emails saying, oh my gosh, the earnings stunk. I can't believe it went up. And then other guys, oh man, they added members. They did this. So it's kind of a 50-50. I mean, it went up, period. We know that. But I'm just getting mixed. I don't know. If you're a fundamental guys on earnings, email me, stockbookie@gmail.com. Tell me what you think. And again, I follow charts. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. But, did they really have good earnings like everyone was saying? They hit their numbers. They did this. Or subscriptions were killer, all this stuff. I don't know. I just know up in here with this trend line, 180, 185, you're going to have some resistance up in this area. And there's a couple, I'll have to do a little bit of work on this tonight to see if there's anything else up here. But right now it's 175, 180, 185 and stuff like that. So we'll see how it reacts in the morning, guys. Just be careful. If you are in this thing from, say, 112 or $100, man, take some profits. Just a little, take something. If it comes back down, then buy the dip. That's what pretty much you do. This what goes up will come down eventually. But what a nice bid on this after hours. Hey, hats off to Netflix. Whatever they had, it was good, I guess. So let's do that. All right, and Google L, guys. Google L, same thing. We're having troubles with this trend line here. Almost had it today. Almost got through. Look at this intraday action. And I almost went short too, and I couldn't pull the trigger. I should have. But a lot of these things were popping, and then the markets were a little bit weak. I mean, this thing pops up right up into here, 938. Was there anything? You'd have to go back a little further. But great. I mean, look at that fade. A little bit bearish. Retrace right back down. That would have been a good one. 82 to 70. That was a $12 fade on that one. But it's still Google. We'll still go into earnings. Let's see what this one brings. Same thing with all these. We came down to gap window. Didn't fill the gap. 7 or a 5-0 retrace, so you had two reasons here, as well as the did it go to 918? Yeah, it went to 917, 916. Got the bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days right back above here, guys. And look at this. They didn't mess around. They wanted to get above the 20, gap it above it, get this thing going. They even closed it. They gapped it up. Got it going. It closed right above the gap window here. Did not fill the gap that day. It filled it the next day, and now we're stalling out here. Again, above the MAs, same old story. Strong stance, starting to go sideways. Do we pop into earnings or do we drop? A little bit weak today, 95 cents, but on a $1,000 stock, it's only 0.10% down. Up $4 after hours because of the Netflix stuff. So this thing could gap up, maybe up into here, and maybe make a run for the 1,000 area again. Remember, all week are earnings, guys. Some big ones, some okay ones, but this will be driving the markets up and down. Looks like they're down a little bit. GOP loses enough senators to sink its current health care bill, so we might be getting some news on there. So wait, watch for volume on the SPY. SPY volume picks up, we could see some selling. If it stays around 50 million or so, yeah, maybe. It depends on the news, depends on the earnings. Let's see what tomorrow and the next couple days brings. So right now, though, guys, a lot of these stocks are doing fine. They are, up and down in channels. And right now, Google, fine too. Got to get above this trend. If we close above the trend line and confirm, we could definitely go up. But again, up 1025, 1050, 1075, 1100. Down, I still think we could make it down here to the 200 MA, possibly lower. I still believe at one point in time this year we will be going back down to the November lows. It's just a matter of when, possibly, maybe. I'm looking at September, maybe early October, but we'll have to see. It's still too early to tell. I want to see what July brings us on the monthly charts, and then we'll take it from there. Again, though, guys, thanks for coming by, watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. Sign up for my website. It's free. Go down here, click on and subscribe to YouTube, all that good stuff. And again, guys, thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. God bless. See you on the charts.